Then, now, forever. Together.
Welcome back to Saudi Arabia, and welcome to the last show for our trip here in Saudi. We got the men's King of the Ring, and we are jumping straight into the action. We got our first match. Who's it gonna be? We have Solo Sikoa. This man qualified into the King of the Ring tournament, and now he's looking for a shot, and not only winning this tournament, but then earning a title shot against his big brother, Jey Uso. What a scene that will be. We have Solo Sikoa coming into this match looking ready, looking prepared, and talking about being prepared. I did speak to Solo Sikoa, and he talked to me about preparation for big matches, and he said, I don't need to prepare. I was made for this. And then he left. Simple as that. I was supposed to ask him more questions, but that's all he had to say. Solo Sikoa with that little look on his face of, yeah, I'm going to win this, but we still have to find out who his opponent will be for this match. Hopefully, for Solo, he is able to pass, but everyone who has qualified for this tournament is no easy task. So, as much as Solo's going to be in the way of his opponents, vice versa. And what a crazy week it has been. We've had Monday Night Raw, NXT. We had qualifying matches, men's and women's, on Wednesday. We just had Friday Night SmackDown, and yesterday, Alexa Bliss became the Queen of the Ring and earned the shots at Io Sky and her women's world title. Let's go ahead and see who the opponent of Solo Sikoa is going to be. And look at this. It is Karrion Kross, the man with everyone backing him up. And as much as Karrion Kross has had so much support from the WWE Universe, he just still hasn't been able to insert himself into the matches, into opponents, into title contentions. None of that. His thing that's really going on right now is him just trying to make AJ heel. Is this what he's going for? I mean, me personally, if you have the whole WWE Universe behind you, you have to aim and push for something bigger than making someone turn into a bad guy. Especially someone as talented as Karrion Kross, who is looking to make it into the semi-final rounds of the King of the Ring tournament. However, he has Solo Sikoa standing in front of him and in his way. This is bound to be a great opening match. Reminder that the winner of this tournament, whoever becomes the King of the Ring, has a title match against Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is our opening match. Who will move on into the next round? Will it be Solo Sikoa or will it be Karrion Kross? Let's go ahead and find out, as it is Karrion Kross with a huge knee to the face of Solo. Now multiple stomps. Karrion Kross gaining some good momentum and really taking control of this match. And a reminder as well that whoever moves on to this next match, the semifinals, it's only going to get tougher from there. Not only are the opponents getting tougher, but our superstars are already going to be torn down. Hold on, Karrion Kross may be able to get it. Kick out before one. As I was saying, our superstars are already going to be tired, torn apart. I mean, if we have some long matches and then you still have to go and fight again, it is going to take a huge toll on your body. So we'll see how it goes for these superstars. Sorry, as it is now, counter from Karrion Kross. Solo was gaining some momentum, but it is back to Karrion Kross, who continues to just pound on the head of Solo Sikoa, as strong as those Samoan heads are. You continue to take that much damage. You're about to start breaking. And Karrion Kross looking for the pinfall. One. And only one. It's going to take a lot more in order to get rid of Solo Sikoa, as Karrion Kross is looking to fly. He does not see Solo Sikoa get up very quickly. Now dropping Karrion Kross and now dealing some damage onto the neck of Karrion Kross. Solo Sikoa with some brutality there, slamming Karrion Kross down. Now a huge stomp as Solo just stomping and slamming the back head of Karrion Kross, looking for the pinfall. One. And only a kick out at one. Karrion Kross able to kick out as much as... Oh! A counter. Solo Sikoa was looking for the dropping headbutt. That was going to hurt a lot, but Karrion Kross able to move out of the way, and now it is Karrion Kross who is back on the attack, continuing these stomps. And look at Karrion Kross looking to continue the damage on the head and face of Solo Sikoa. Karrion Kross now looking to put damage on the legs of Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa will not be able to think. He won't be able to walk. This is Karrion Kross's game plan. However, countered once more, as now Solo attacking the left arm of Karrion Kross and just slamming down on his fingers and on his palm. Solo Sikoa looking to take control of this match as he drops onto the arm of Karrion Kross and drops onto the face of Karrion Kross. Uh-oh. What is this? A bleeding Solo Sikoa has to meet from someone from the Authors of Pain. Who's it gonna be? Is anyone gonna show up, or is this just a music distraction? And it looks like it was just a distraction as Karrion Kross. Oh my days. Very fortunate for Solo Sikoa to drop by next to the ropes, as he was able to pull off the rope break almost instantly, but that could have been bad. Karrion Kross wants to continue his dominance and wants to continue his attack, not giving Solo Sikoa any breathing space. But once more, even after being attacked, even after bleeding, a huge Samoan spike, Solo Sikoa is still able to counter and continue his attack, as well as he is going for another. Can Solo Sikoa put this match away? 1, 2, 3, and even after that little distraction, Solo Sikoa was able to win the match, and he heads now into the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. However, look at this. He is bleeding, which means his opponent can target that face once more, and he is gonna be weak. Nevertheless, Solo Sikoa has made it on to the next round. Congratulations. We're now moving into our second match of the night. Who will be next? Let's see who it's gonna be. We have Aleister Black. The man returned to SmackDown and has been dominating against Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. And now he looks to buy a ticket to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. Aleister Black, who knows all about MMA, about Muay Thai, about kickboxing, such a well-rounded superstar. Whoever his opponent is, not only is it going to be a challenge for Aleister Black, but it is definitely going to be a challenge for his opponents, as Aleister Black is one of the most well-rounded superstars in the whole WWE roster. Can Aleister Black go ahead and take that leap and move into the next round of the King of the Ring tournament? I don't know who his opponent is, but I do have some big faith in Aleister Black. I do believe he can pull off the incredible and move on to the next round. But first, before we even decide to give the win to Aleister Black, we have to go ahead and see who he's going to face off against. Who will Aleister Black's opponent be? I know that Aleister Black is ready no matter who it is, But depending on who it is, it could make things very difficult for Aleister Black as he tries to already go for some gold ever since returning here to the WWE. Let's go ahead and find out who's it gonna be. And oh my days, another returning man. Aleister Black is gonna take on Rusev. Another man who has returned and has been targeting Austin Theory, looking to quote-unquote fix him and make sure that he uses his potential to the max. Rusev takes on Aleister Black as another returning superstar looks to gain some gold and a chance at it. Can Rusev stop Aleister Black? We were just talking about how Aleister Black is so well-rounded. Talk about someone else. So much strength, power, even speed, athleticism. Rusev is another one of those superstars who is such well-rounded. And another thing, he has his skills, and his main skills, he is so good at them. They are his main skills for a reason. His kicking is huge. His strength is huge. Athleticism, huge. Can Rusev get the job done and put Aleister Black away, or will it be Aleister Black putting Rusev away? We have two returning superstars. Rusev returned to Raw. Aleister Black returned to SmackDown. Which of the two returning superstars will make it into the next round of the King of the Ring tournaments? Let's go ahead and find out as we get this match started. Rusev missing his initial attack as now Aleister Black looking to gain some control, dealing some huge damage onto the body of Rusev and slamming him down. Aleister Black looking for the huge double kick straight into the face of Rusev. Maybe Aleister Black studied the previous match. We saw Karrion Kross attack the face of Solo Sikoa a lot, and it seemed to have worked for a little bit while Solo Sikoa still came up on top. Hold on. Aleister Black. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but a kick out at 2. Almost 3. But Rusev was able to kick out. As I was saying, Karrion Kross, as much as he lost, he was still definitely able to do some good damage at all. Look at that huge spinning kick from Rusev. Keep getting interrupted. As I was saying, let me finish this up real quick. As much as Solo Sikoa still put Karrion Kross away, Karrion was able to deal some huge damage by attacking the head. So if either of these superstars continues this, not only on this match, but let's say they end up versing Solo Sikoa in the future, that could be huge in order to win. And look at that. Rusev sent flying straight onto the floor, and I do believe making some contact with the announcer's table. Rusev trying to show off. Aleister Black instantly attacking as he now flies off of the top corner, and Rusev is bound to be in some huge pain as Aleister Black attacking the face of Rusev. Rusev able to counter even after all that attack, showing his determination and his strength. However, Rusev has been taking lots of damage, and at the moment, it looks like Aleister Black is the one in control as he's looking for the pinfall. Can he get it done? 1. And only a kick out at 1 as Rusev still has more left in the tank, but Aleister Black is not going to give him that room to do anything as he's looking for the pinfall. Kick out at 1 again, but nevertheless, Aleister Black is continuing his attack. He continues to kick, stomp, fly, and splash onto the body of Rusev as he's looking for the backwards flip. Back onto the body of Rusev once more, and a huge splash onto Rusev, who has not been able to do much. It is all Aleister Black at the moment. If Rusev wants to move on to the next round, he is going to have to start now, because not only is he taking a lot of damage and he may lose this match, if he does pass, he's going to be very weak. But for now, Aleister Black continues his attack, and he is looking to finish off Rusev with a huge roundhouse kick. Is this enough? No. Aleister Black is looking for more. He wants to make sure there is no chance of Rusev kicking out Aleister Black. And now chanting for Rusev to get up. Aleister Black still not looking for the pinfall as he picks up Rusev and throws him over the top ropes. What is Aleister Black's plan? I'm not sure, as this time Rusev, even after some huge roundhouse kicks, is able to move out of the way of Aleister Black and basically have Aleister Black land on his face. And what is Rusev doing right in front of the ref? Removing the pad off the turnbuckle. However, it looks like our ref hasn't seen yet, or he is choosing to just not fix it. Aleister Black seems to have whispered something to our referee, and still nothing. That could be very dangerous. We need to go ahead and fix that. That is a very bad advantage for whoever ends up using that as a weapon. Rusev still stumbling as the refs count hits 6, almost 7, and Aleister Black using Rusev's own cheeky tactics against him. As much as that's a bad advantage, it is Rusev who laid that up for himself. Now looking for the pinfall. 2, 3, and Aleister Black is able to beat Rusev and move on into the next round of the King of the Ring tournaments after sending Rusev into a bare turnbuckle. Congratulations for Aleister Black. We now have Solo Sikoa, Aleister Black, who have both moved on to the next round. Let's see who's next. We are on to our next match, and who is the next superstar who will move on to the next round? Will it be this man right here? The man who we were just talking about, him dealing with Aleister Black and just not being able to really do much against Aleister Black. Carmelo Hayes, the self-proclaimed him. Will Carmelo Hayes be able to beat his opponent and head into the next round of the King of the Ring tournament? Carmelo Hayes has been on a bit of a cold streak. Hasn't been able to win. Hasn't really been looking the sharpest. He has a little glimpses. And as much as he's learning from the Miz, could the Miz be at fault because of all this bad little spell that Carmelo Hayes is in at the moment? Could the Miz be the reason for that? I don't know. Just putting it out there, because Carmelo Hayes, he was a #1 draft pick, and ever since then he hasn't done much. Carmelo Hayes needs to step it up, whether that's with the Miz or not. But look at his opponent, the former World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther, looking to get a rematch and another shot at earning back his World Heavyweight Championship. Carmelo Hayes, you have been on a cold streak, and now you have to verse the likes of Gunther. This just got 10 times more difficult for Carmelo Hayes. I hate to have favorites and underdogs, but when you're versing a guy like the Ring General Gunther, you have to have a favorite and an underdog, where Gunther is a huge favorite in this match, whether you like it or not. Gunther is a powerhouse. Yes, he tapped out at WrestleMania, but that's why Jey Uso is a champion, because he was on a different level that night, that he was able to beat Gunther. And just because he lost, that does not take anything away from Gunther. Gunther is still a huge, fast, athletic freak, a freaking powerhouse. And enough glaze, but Carmelo Hayes, I wish you the best, because Gunther, I have seen what he can do, and as much as he hasn't necessarily really been on top of things, he has been losing more now, ever since losing to Jey Uso quickly, looking for the pinfall. 1. No, kick out before 1. As much as Gunther maybe hasn't been on that same fiery winning streak, he is still such a dominant force who is looking to get back into that title contention. He does deserve a rematch, I do have to say. But, I mean, he was randomly picked for the qualifying matches, and Gunther is not going to take away this. I mean, imagine Gunther becomes the King of the Ring once more, back-to-back. And then not only does he get his rematch that he deserves against Jey Uso, but then he gets the shot as the King of the Ring. if he were to fail. That's 2 shots potentially for Gunther to dethrone Jey Uso almost instantly. But let's not forget, Gunther is facing Carmelo Hayes, the #1 draft pick. Carmelo Hayes, this could be your time to shine, to really wake up and to really just start showing what you're made of and why you were the #1 draft pick. But for now, it is just Gunther. All Gunther as he deals some huge damage into the neck and shoulders of Carmelo Hayes and just twisting and breaking every muscle in his shoulder. Now a huge knee drop onto the face of Carmelo Hayes. 1, 2, and almost 3, but Carmelo Hayes able to kick out. Gunther seems very, relaxed, very confident, maybe even a little bit of cockiness in there, but it is for a reason. And Carmelo Hayes steps out in order to catch his breath for a little bit. He should have taken a little bit more time, as now it is Gunther who picks up Carmelo Hayes and a huge slam looking for the pinfall. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2. Carmelo Hayes is still in this, but nevertheless, it is Gunther who is continuing his attack on Carmelo Hayes. A huge double kick right into the chest of Carmelo Hayes. Gunther is just destroying Carmelo Hayes, being super dominant. He is the man in control as Gunther looking to fly, but finally Carmelo Hayes able to move out of the way and counter. Can he start getting on the attack, looking for the pinfall? And 1, but only a kick out at 1. Counter by Gunther, who may be able to put it away here. 1, 2, and look at the strength from Carmelo Hayes. That is some power. 1, 2, a kick out of 2 from Gunther. Gunther almost pulled it off. However, Carmelo Hayes with some huge show of strength and power. And once more as he picks up and slams Gunther. Oh my days, such a little man. Picking up a huge giant, a powerhouse like Gunther. And not even just picking him up, slamming him down, now missing his jumper. However, Carmelo Hayes showing just how great he can be. And hopefully Carmelo Hayes is able to continue this power and this strength and maybe earn a shot at the title. But now, a pickup and slam, a power bomb. Gunther, one of his own, as now he looks to fly and pulls it off this time. Huge knee to the face as he now looks for the pinfall. Can he get it done? 1, 2, 3. Carmelo Hayes was looking good there towards the end, but still not enough to put Gunther away. Gunther moves on to the next round and earns a spot, in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Congratulations to the ring general Gunther. Moving on to the next round. We now head into our final match of this round before we start the semi-final round. And our final, second to last superstar in this final round is the Maverick, Logan Paul. And I don't know if you guys can hear the boos in this stadium. United States, Canada, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, no matter where you're at, people are always gonna boo and hate on Logan Paul. They do not like this guy, to keep it PG. In fact, to keep it G, or whatever the lowest rating is. Logan Paul is here in the King of the Ring tournament. A surprise to me that he even qualified, to be honest. And, respects to him. Yeah, respects to him for qualifying. However, his time here in the King of the Ring may not be long. We have already seen all the superstars, and it only leaves us with one, and that is the Celtic Warrior, who will be facing off against Logan Paul, who will become the final superstar to make it onto the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. The Celtic Warrior, who has been on a mission, not only for gold, but specifically for the IC title. In order to become a Grand Slam champion, Sheamus hasn't really been in the picture, but maybe a win in the King of the Ring and just facing off against Jey Uso can make him look really good for the IC title. And then let's say he wins this whole tournament, wins Jey Uso's title. That is going to look phenomenal when you're trying to look at potentially going for the IC title and becoming a double champ. That could be possible, but there is one man standing in his way, the Maverick, Logan Paul, who's going to go ahead and move on to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. Let's go ahead and find out. Will it be Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, or Logan Paul? As this match quickly gets started, Logan Paul countering Sheamus and a huge Superman punch onto Sheamus. Sheamus gets up instantly and now laying some huge shots onto Logan Paul, picking him up and dropping him down. Logan Paul taking some huge damage, and what a show of strength from Sheamus, who is now laying some huge punches onto the face of Logan Paul. Sheamus now looking for the submission hold. Oh, an instant rope break. Very smart from Logan Paul to use the rope in order to break that submission hold. But nevertheless, it is Sheamus who is continuing his attack. He has been countered by Logan Paul now, as Logan Paul laying some stomps, some kicks, and some elbow drops onto the body of Sheamus. Now it is Logan Paul who flies, and oh, he misses Sheamus as Sheamus is able to move out of the way. Now Sheamus looking to get some control, trying to gain some momentum, and he does so, putting Logan Paul into a chokehold, looking to get some damage, and now sending him flying. Look at the strength from the Celtic Warrior. We see his videos on YouTube of him training in the gym, and that, I mean, could be very helpful. Training with so much superstars, lifting so much weight, he is able to pick up Logan Paul like he's a ragdoll. As Logan Paul looking to fly and absolutely misses Sheamus. As now Sheamus with a huge elbow drop onto the body of Logan Paul, and another, and another. Sheamus now looking for the pinfall. Can he get it done? 1, 2, 3, and oh my days, Sheamus has beaten Logan Paul, and that miss from Logan Paul was enough to knock himself out, and Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, is headed into the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. We are now moving into our first semi-final match. We have Solo Sikoa, who has been looking great, has been looking dominant. However, he took some huge damage against Karrion Kross. His face is no longer bleeding, but in that match against Karrion Kross, he was dripping in blood. So, whoever his opponent is, if they are smart enough to aim for the head of Solo Sikoa, they can, make him bleed quite quickly, open up that cut once more, and really just distract Solo Sikoa, throw him off guard, and overall just deal a good amount of damage. But I do have to mention, even after having a cracked skull and just being dripped in blood, Solo Sikoa was still able to move on to the next round, which just shows the level of power, of determination, of discipline that this man has. So while targeting his head in order to continue injuring an already damaged part of his body is very smart, you also have to realize you are versing Solo Sikoa, and it will not be an easy challenge to even get some shots onto his head. Let's go ahead and find out who the rival, the opposing superstar in this first semi-final match will be against Solo Sikoa, the leader of the new bloodline. Who will it be? Who will be his opponents? Will it be the Celtic Warrior? Will it be Gunther? Will it be Aleister Black? And it is Aleister Black. Solo Sikoa versus Aleister Black in our first semifinal. Can Aleister Black pull off a huge victory and knock down Solo Sikoa? He was able to defeat Rusev, but now he has a huge challenge in front of him. A freaking mountain. A huge mountain that he has to climb in order to try to make it into the final of the King of the Ring tournament. Aleister Black, is he going to be able to pull off the huge upset against such a dominant force like Solo Sikoa? Or will Solo Sikoa win another match even after taking so much injury and earn a ticket into the final of the King of the Ring tournament? And now, with these two superstars in this semifinal, we know who the next, or the other two contestants in the other semifinal. This match is Aleister Black versus Solo Sikoa. And in our second semifinal match, we will have the Ring General Gunther taking on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. These two came out, so process of elimination, and we know what the other semifinal will be. Who will get the victory in this first semifinal match and be the first one to make it into the final of the King of the Ring tournament? Will it be Aleister Black or will it be Solo Sikoa? Both men have been doing great, have been on a hot streak of victories, have dealt lots of damage, and have also taken lots of damage. We will find out as we get our first semi-final match started. Solo Sikoa, Aleister Black, who will go ahead and earn that spot in the final of the King of the Ring tournament, as Solo Sikoa is the man getting the damage started off tonight, laying off some huge drops onto the body of Aleister Black, as Solo Sikoa now looking to fly, waiting for Aleister Black to get up, and Solo Sikoa looking for the pinfall. Can he get it done? One, but only a kick out at one. Aleister Black is not going to give up that easily. However, Solo Sikoa is not giving Aleister Black any room to breathe. He's not giving him any room to counter or to attack at the moment. It is all Solo Sikoa. Looks to fly again, and a huge headbutt onto the body of Aleister Black. Aleister trying to roll out of the ring, but no, it is all countered. Solo Sikoa, another counter, and now Solo with a huge clothesline onto the body of Aleister Black. Now some huge stomps and another headbutt onto the body of Aleister Black, looking for the pinfall, but a kick out at one once more. And I do have to say, I can't tell if it is or isn't, but the face of Aleister Black may be bleeding, rather than Aleister Black attacking Solo and re-injuring him and making Solo bleed. The opposite has happened. Maybe Solo heard what I was saying and decided, no. I'm going to make them bleed before they do to me. And I do believe I see some blood dripping down the face of Aleister Black. Maybe not. They're getting a little further off from me, as this fight has been taken outside of the ring. Solo Sikoa countering. Now looking to send Aleister Black back into the ring. Ref's count gets to 7, but both superstars back in. Solo Sikoa is charged up. He is ready as he looks to put this match away, but Aleister Black is able to counter. Solo Sikoa now able to escape the hold of Aleister Black and is able to counter himself as he looks for the Samoan spike. Can Solo Sikoa get the victory here? 1, 2, 3, and Solo Sikoa is our first superstar to make it into the final of the King of the Ring tournament. Congratulations to Solo Sikoa. Aleister Black couldn't fight on much. He didn't do much in this match. Very dominant performance. And Solo Sikoa is our first superstar to make it into the final of the King of the Ring tournament. Here we are now into our second semi-final match. Who will face off against Solo Sikoa in the final of the King of the Ring tournament. Will it be last year's winner, the Ring General Gunther, the former World Heavyweight Champion? Will he be able to get the job done, make another final in the King of the Ring tournament, and go on and face off against Solo Sikoa? Or will it be his opponent, the Celtic Warrior, who just tore down Logan Paul in order to make it into the semifinal? Will Sheamus be able to get the victory against a very dominant powerhouse Gunther and earn his spot in the final to face off against Solo Sikoa, and then potentially earn a shot at Jey Uso in his World Heavyweight Championship? We will find out as we get this second semifinal match underway. Gunther in the ring. Now we await the Celtic Warrior Sheamus to come out, and there he is. Sheamus looking to, pull off a huge victory. As great as Sheamus is, potentially a future Hall of Famer, Gunther at the moment has been incredible. He has been so dominant. He beat CM Punk in order to qualify for this tournament. CM Punk is no easy task, but Gunther was able to get a job done. So it won't be an easy task for Sheamus to stop and defeat Gunther, but vice versa, as we have a Sheamus who once more is really looking at that IC title in order to become a Grand Slam champion. And when you have a potentially future Hall of Famer with so much determination to just win, to do good, it is near impossible to stop them. So we have two unstoppable forces facing off in this second semi-final match. We have Gunther, the Ring General, against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, who will get the job done in this match and earn a spot in the final of this tournament and face off against Solo Sikoa for a right to call themselves the King of the Ring. As Gunther sends Sheamus flying out. Gunther looking to fly in a huge knee drop onto the face of Sheamus, who very quickly into this match has already taken lots of damage. And now a huge clothesline onto the body of Sheamus. Gunther getting the action, and the pain started quickly for Sheamus as he has now cleared the announcer's table. And Gunther, look at this, quickly resetting the count, I do believe, unless if he heads back in. Yes, he quickly resetted the counts, but this gave enough time for Sheamus to hop back into the ring and avoid any damage with the commentator's table. Gunther, a little bit of show off right there, showing off a little bit. This gives Sheamus the opportunity to toss him like a little baby. Look at the strength and power from Sheamus there. Now a double flying kick onto the chest of Sheamus. Some great power from Sheamus, but he has to continue his attack. If not, Gunther is going to continue his attack as he sends Sheamus into the commentator ring. And now a huge slap hopping into the ring. Gunther looking to fly potentially. And sees Sheamus get back into the ring, and he decides, nah, no flying for me, sending Sheamus right into the corner. And now a huge boot onto the face of Sheamus as Gunther looking for the pinfall. One and only one, as Sheamus is able to kick out of that. And look at Gunther, a little stare down onto the body of Sheamus lying on the ground. Gunther awaiting Sheamus as he slowly gets up. Gunther picks up Sheamus and is looking to toss him over once more, and he gets it done. As now Gunther, what is he looking to do? He is looking under the ring, and he has a candlestick. This could be bad. He drops the candlestick. I think he heard me and remembered he can get disqualified for it. As now Gunther sent right into the barricade. And now look at the power from Sheamus. Picking up and tossing Gunther like a little boy. Oh my day, Sheamus with an insane show of power. Now a huge clothesline as Gunther is able to counter. The ref's count gets to 7. Will Sheamus make it back into the ring in time? And rather than waiting for the count, the ring general resets the ref's count. And a huge double axe handle onto the head of Sheamus, now sending Sheamus back into the ring. We have Gunther, who is looking, missing his shots. And now Sheamus dropping Gunther, but a counter. Gunther is hyped up, he is charged up, he is ready, and he is the one in the lead in this match as Gunther. What is he looking to do? He now has a steel chair. Sheamus quickly able to attack Gunther before Gunther can even think about using that steel chair, and the ref clearing the ring very quickly as now Sheamus attacking the left knee of Gunther. Sheamus with some huge stomps, some huge knees. And now Sheamus is charging up, looking to put this match away, but he is countered from Gunther, and a huge splash and drop from Gunther, who stares down Sheamus a little before he looks for the submission hold. Can Gunther make Sheamus tap out? No, not yet, as Sheamus with some huge strength and huge stamina is able to break out of the submission hold, now taking a hold of Gunther, looking to lay some damage, but a counter once more, as now it is Gunther looking for the huge powerbomb. And Gunther is not done here as he is charging up, looking to make sure that Sheamus cannot kick out of this. Another powerbomb onto the body of Sheamus. Sheamus gets up instantly, and now looking to attack Gunther. Isn't able to, but the fact that Sheamus was able to get up even after taking 2 huge power bombs is absolutely insane. Now Gunther looking to fly, and a huge dropping knee onto the face of Sheamus, who gets up instantly once more, and once more is dropped down by Gunther. Sheamus is having little bits of glimpses of goodness, but it is still not enough to take control of the ring. General Gunther, who continues his attack as he looks to fly once more. Gunther with a huge elbow drop onto the body of Sheamus, and now some huge stomps as Gunther awaits Sheamus. He awaits him to slowly get up. Gunther is ready, he is charged up, and he is looking for another power bomb, and he is not done. He is looking for a 4th power bomb onto the body of Sheamus in order to make it into the final. Is this enough? 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Oh my day, Sheamus is able to kick out of that after taking 4 power bombs. He is still able to kick out. Oh my days, Gunther looking to fly outside of the ring in a huge knee drop. Sheamus is kicking out, however, he is not on the attack. He is not defending against Gunther. Now a little bit of defense, but either way, it hasn't been enough as Gunther picking up Sheamus and dropping him right onto the kendo stick. That's bound to be some huge damage, as now Gunther once more climbing up the ropes, and a huge elbow drop onto the body of Sheamus. Gunther awaiting Sheamus as he slowly gets up. Sheamus has been picked up, and Gunther dropping Sheamus onto the floor once more. Sheamus gets up instantly, yet again making Gunther up off of the top of the ropes. Sheamus slowly getting into the ring, but a huge clothesline awaits him as Gunther continues his attack. Sheamus, who got up quite quickly now, knocking down our ref. Ref getting up instantly. Good for him. I'm glad he got up quickly. I hope he didn't, take any injury there or any of that. So now Gunther just continuing his attack. He has shown no mercy against Sheamus. As now Gunther charges up for another powerbomb. His 5th powerbomb of the night. Oh my days, the body of Sheamus has been torn apart, but nevertheless, it is Gunther looking for the submission hold as the powerbombs have not worked. Will this work? Will he be able to make Sheamus the Celtic Warrior tap? Will Gunther be able to pull this off? Sheamus holding in. Sheamus, oh my days, what strength from Sheamus, who is able to escape once more, but once more countered by Gunther. Huge clothesline, looking for the pinfall. Can he get it done? 1, 2, and no, Gunther says, I'm not done yet. Gunther could have finished it there, but instead, he is looking for yet another powerbomb, a 6th powerbomb onto the body of Sheamus. Is this enough? 2, 3, and a very dominant and powerful Gunther, able to take on and defeat a stubborn Sheamus who would kick out time after time, but nevertheless, Gunther has made it onto the final of the King of the Ring, and he will face off against Solo Sikoa shortly. And what a night it has been, but it is all about to come to an end as we have our final match, the finale to the King of the Ring tournament. Last night, we were able to crown Alexa Bliss the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament, and she earned the shot at Io Sky and her Women's World Championship. Now, we have our second final this time for the King of the Ring tournament. We have 2 powerhouses, 2 giants, 2 unstoppable beasts. We have Solo Sikoa taking on the Ring General Gunther. Solo Sikoa looking to earn a shot at his older brother Jey Uso and his World Heavyweight Championship, while Gunther looks to get another shot at that same title, which he lost to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Do not forget that Gunther also won last year's King of the Ring tournament, so Gunther also looking to become a back-to-back King of the Ring champion. Who will get the victory here tonight in our finale, our final match of the night here in Saudi? Will it be the Ring General Gunther, or will it be this man, Solo Sikoa? Who will earn a spot in a match against Jey Uso for his World Heavyweight Championship? We focus on this for now. Forget Jey Uso. Forget the title. Who will become the King of the Ring tonight? Both of these guys have been through so much. They had to get through the qualifying matches, the beginning round. They had to get through the semi-final, and out here in the final, who has the most stamina, the most energy, the most IQ left, as they have used almost all of it up by now. This is going to be a true test of just how capable these superstars are, just truly are. The Ring General Gunther taking on Solo Sikoa. What a finale this is going to be. Jey Uso either gets a shot to verse the guy he beats for the title, or his younger brother for the title. Either way, it is complicated, there is drama, and it makes things, for me as a commentator, interesting, and for you guys as viewers, even more interesting. What a great matchup we have here for our final match tonight. Do not forget, we still have tomorrow, Monday Night Raw. Make sure to tune in because we are back in the United States. A quick travel. Now let's go ahead and focus on this match, the finale. Who will get the job done? Will it be Solo Sikoa? Or will it be Gunther who takes the victory? Gunther with a quick clothesline as he now looks to drop onto the body of Solo Sikoa. And Gunther now with some huge stomps and kicks. Solo Sikoa gets up instantly and now a clothesline of his own. Solo Sikoa now with a huge kick onto Gunther and now looking to lay some huge damage onto this powerhouse. Gunther gets up quickly. Solo Sikoa looking to take control, but is countered as Solo bumps into the ref. Is kind of confused there. Gunther looking for the pinfall. Whoa, no, not yet. Gunther, Solo Sikoa is able to kick out before one. Gunther is going to have to do a lot more as Gunther walking, driving Solo into the corner. And now it's a little cheap shot from Gunther. And now a huge clothesline as Gunther looks for the pinfall once more. One, but only one. As Solo Sikoa was able to kick out. Solo gets up quickly, slowly, is now sent outside of the ring. And Gunther has been abusing his flying athleticism a lot, but is not able to, at least not yet. Solo getting up quickly now, looking for the pinfall. One, two, no, only one, and a quick switch as now Gunther and a kick out at one. Very fast-paced, strong action from both of these superstars as they both look to become the king of the ring here in Saudi Arabia and earn a shot against Jey Uso for his World Heavyweight Championship as we have Gunther continuing his attack onto the body of Solo Sikoa, looking to deal some damage onto the neck and shoulders of Solo. Gunther looking very dominant, looking very good, and while Solo has also been on the attack, Gunther looks to continue his dominance with a huge flying double kick straight onto the body of Solo Sikoa as now Gunther charges up, looking to put Solo away, but is countered. Solo misses his uppercut, gets it the second time, and is able to sting Gunther very well as the refs count gets to 5. Gunther quickly stepping into the ring and now dropping Solo Sikoa, who was on top of the corner. Not fast enough for Gunther, who drops his knee straight onto the face of Solo Sikoa. And now it is Gunther who wants to look to fly. Gunther with a huge knee drop onto the face of Solo Sikoa. And now once more dealing some damage onto the shoulders and neck of Solo. Solo has to quickly counter and start getting on the attack. If not, Gunther is going to take a big advantage out of this. Just dominance as now Solo looks like he listened as a huge kick gives him that push to start dealing some damage. And now it is Solo Sikoa who is the one attacking Gunther. And now, never mind, Gunther is dropped once more. This may be it. But no, Gunther able to kick out almost instantly. Even after that, Solo Sikoa is back in here. Samoan Spike. Oh my days, is this enough to put Gunther away? 1, 2, but a kick out at 2. A huge Samoan Spike from Solo Sikoa, but not enough to put Gunther away as he slowly gets up. Solo awaits him, and a counter as Gunther now looking to get back on the attack, but no. Solo picks up Gunther and slams him down. Now Solo is looking to fly, and a huge headbutt onto the body of Gunther. And now Solo looking for the pinfall once more. 1, but only 1 as Gunther is not gonna give up that easily. Solo is charged up. He is ready. Stumbling Gunther awaits as Solo misses his headbutts, and now a huge clothesline from Gunther as Gunther now switching roles and is now awaiting a stumbling Solo Sikoa with a huge clothesline. And now Gunther, he is charging up He is looking to put an end to this match. He is looking for that powerbomb, and he gets it done. Gunther is not finished though, as now he climbs the top of the ropes, and he is looking to fly once more. But first, he waits for Solo to get up, and now a huge double kick straight into the chest of Solo Sikoa, and now some more damage onto the shoulders and neck of Solo. Solo slowly getting up, looking to counter this, and he is able to. So much power from Solo Sikoa to be able to pull that off, and now look at this, sending Gunther flying. Some huge airtime as now Solo is charging up, and it is not looking good for Gunther. And this may be it, but no, Gunther able to counter once more, and now looking for a huge powerbomb. Is this enough to put him away? Gunther looking to fly once more. Gunther on the top of the corner, waiting for Solo to get up in order to drop him once more. So Gunther decides, I'm not going to fly. Instead, he picks up Solo Sikoa and sends him outside the ring. Now this time, Gunther looking to fly with a huge knee drop onto the face of Solo Sikoa, who still gets up almost instantly after that and is now sent into the ring. Solo Sikoa still has some energy, some gas left in the tank as he is able to counter Gunther right here, who is looking to pick him up. And now another counter. Gunther showing some huge guts as he headbutts Solo Sikoa. It is an unwritten rule to not headbutt a Samoan. However, Gunther has just pulled it off. But now, Solo Sikoa looking for a powerbomb of his own. Potentially, looking to drop him onto the turnbuckle instead. And now, as Gunther sits in the corner, he is taking some huge damage from Solo Sikoa, who is looking to get back on the attack. And Solo Sikoa taking something out of the tricks of Gunther with a huge flying headbutt. I'm not saying that Gunther, flies with headbutts, but just a flying Gunther 1, 2, and is able to kick out at 2. But Solo is charged up. He is looking to put Gunther away, and Gunther counters once more, but now Solo countering headbutt, and now Solo with another headbutt. Solo Sikoa seeming so far, yet so close to putting Gunther away, as Gunther is set outside of the ring on the floor, and the ref's count has begun. Solo drops down, resetting the count, but laying some more damage onto the body of Gunther. Solo Sikoa continuing his attack, and Gunther able to get up quickly, able to counter, now sending Solo Sikoa back into the ring, trying to at least, got stuck on the apron. This time he gets it done, as now Gunther is waiting for Solo Sikoa to get up, as he looks to finish this match once and for all. Huge clothesline from Gunther. Gunther charges up in order to look for yet another powerbomb. Can Gunther get it done and become a back-to-back King of the Ring? He is not done yet, as he looks to fly once more and awaits Solo Sikoa to slowly get up before Gunther. Huge double kick straight onto the chest of Solo Sikoa. But Gunther not looking for the pinfall, rather looking to pick up Solo once more. He gets counter. Now Solo Sikoa, a huge Samoan spike, and the tables have turned quite quickly. Pinfall 1, 2, 3, and Solo Sikoa, with a huge comeback in the last couple of seconds of this match, is able to become the King of the Ring and has earned a shot at his older brother Jey Uso and his World Heavyweight Championship. Congratulations to Solo Sikoa, your new King of the Ring. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.